Attention.
An amateur MMA asshole asked you to engage in aggressive altercation.
Who the fuck is the toughest guy in here?
That'd be me.
Bullshit.
Bopped you so bad in the bean you were beyond ass backwards. No blood, albeit bloody brutal.
Clunk.
Clocked your carriage, clipped your canopy, caught your conscience with a carefully concocted combat of cuffing.
Dink.
Decked you defiantly.
Easy.
Ended you efficiently.
Fucking.
Fucked your face up from front to Finland in a fairly unfair fashion, unfortunately for females.
Goof.
So you got up, gathered your goods, guts, and gonads, got after the goofy goon, gave Glory a good go.
Have at her.
Hucked a haymaker.
Instantly.
Irked the idiot.
Jackass.
Out-juked the jerk, out-jabbed the joker, out-jammed the juice head.
Okay.
King Kong threw a karate kick that kind of caught you in the kisser.
Loser.
But that legend Lady Luck was lingering and left you with only a lovely little lump on your lip.
Mint.
But maybe mention you may use MMA, Mr. Muay Thai.
Nincompoop.
Knees are unnecessary.
Over it.
Okay, onwards.
Please.
You out-punched the prick, outplayed the peasant, pushed proper pugnacity on the pinhead, left him praying for peace while Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Quickly.
He got queasy, wanted to quit. Folks were quoted as quietly quipping he looked like a quirky, quackish queen on Quaalude.
Right.
Roughed up the rook, wrecked his reality, ruined his rep.
Super.
You socked the sucker, slammed the Sally, secured the scuffle by successfully out-scrapping the skirt.
Tremendous.
You took over the tiff, out-tangled the tosser, tough titties on that trade, you twit, no truce.
Unreal.
Utterly.
Violent.
Very.
Wonderful.
Well, whatever.
Exceptional.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zebra?
Zip it. You're having some beers in the barn with your pals the other day.
So have you figured out what you're going to do as first act of alcohol president there, Super Shoots?
You're looking at it, Pea Shoots.
No, he's talking about a charitable act, big shooter.
We'll advise you there, Shoots and Ladders.
We'll be your team, half-court shooter.
Okay.
Like when Obama became president, he started bringing troops home.
How's that what he did?
Or when Trudeau became prime minister, started bringing refugees over.
How did he do that?
Whatever you do, just make sure peoples know about it.
Yeah, like you're gonna want to have somebody come down from the paper, take a photo of it, tweet a tweet, and snap a chat.
Why?
Well, if it's not in the papers or on the internet, it's pretty much worthless.
You know what, I think we should almost be snapping a chat about us talking about doing the charitables right now.
Pump the brakes. Now, am I doing the charitables for the charity's gain or my own?
Well, you do the charitables for the charity, but the whole point of doing the charitables is that people think you're a good guy for being charitables.
Yeah, behaving charitably, you'll have people saying like, oh, he's a good guy.
Oh, he's a real good guy.
Oh, he's a great guy.
No. Well, I think you've had too much sugar cereal. The whole point of doing the charitables is to help the charity and to make you feel good, not look good. Figure it out.
Yeah, but it feels good to have people call you a real good guy. You figure it out.
But it feels even gooder when someone says you're a great guy. You figure it out.
You want to do a charitable? Drive into town first thing in the morning, dead of winter after a fresh snowfall. Shovel a handful of folks' driveways before they wake up. No one does a tweet, feels fucking sweet.
Also, it's a substantial core works out from what I've been told.
Or, if you're done doing hay for the day, drive on over to someone's place that isn't done doing hay for the day. Cut their grass or something like that. No one snaps a chat, go fuck your at.
Oh, couldn't you just help him do hay?
But gets a photo.
You're gonna need a photo.
You wanna know what? No one likes a preachy Patrick, but yous are pissing on the seat here.
Well, no one likes an impractical Pete.
No one likes an unprepared Paul.
Or if you're a woman's, no one likes an unproductive Pam.
Or an improper Pippa.
No one likes a pestering Preston, or if you're a woman, no one likes a patronizing Peggy.
Trust me, good buddies. Any charitable act, big or small, is an act wasted if your face ain't attached to it.
Any charitable act?
Any charitable act.
Well, come on, Dan. Let's drive into town. We'll have the dog drop a shit on Main Street and snap a chat of you picking it up. Good? Pitter-patter. Choice work, Super Chief. Oh, there's your lipstick. You're out picking stones with your pals the other day.
Sundays are for picking stones.
Tale as old as time.
You guys rather pick stones and pick worms.
Well, picking worms is done at night and it can get rather brisk, so I'd say picking stones, because it's in the sunshines.
There's been an incident and I'd like to talk about it.
Get after it.
So pitter-patter, let's get at her.
Spit it out, Big Shoots.
I seen Stuart's horn.
What?
You seen his impaler?
His Bobby Dangler.
Well,
You seen his PhD?
His WMD.
look, fellas.
You seen his friendly weapon?
His sticky grenade.
His ground squirrel?
Yeah, I seen his ground squirrel.
You seen Steer's middle stump?
You've seen his custard slinger.
Well, I'm coming up the stairs. He's coming out of the bathroom, just naked as a jaybird for some fucking reason. I round the corner, and yeah, I seen his...
His hollow point.
His hard drive.
Well, his floppy disk is what I seen, yeah.
Well, what's the evaluation?
I'd hear an assessment.
You wanna what? Look like a tall boy can of Red Bull hanging there.
No.
Look like a tube of tennis balls hanging there, a 4-pack.
Shut up.
Look like a fucking policeman's flashlight from the 1980s hanging there.
You're joking.
That is no joke.
Good job, Stuart.
That's what I said. I said good for him.
Good for you, Stuart.
Like I'm happy for him.
Yeah, it's really good for him.
Well, it's a terrific opportunity.
Good for you, Stuart.
Pump the brakes. Stuart isn't a really big dude. Are you sure the size of his horn wasn't accentuated by his really tiny frame?
Looked like a 1-liter thermos hanging there.
Because, you know, a really big dude could have a massive horn, but it would look really small in proportion to his gigantic frame, right?
Have you been reading my diary?
I'll tell you what, it looked like a deflated football hanging there.
Fuck.
You wanna know what? There's such a thing as too much horn talk, and a fellow ought to be fucking aware of it. You ran out of beers with your pals the other day.
What, do you have some kind of drinking problems?
What's the problem, Dan?
That's alcohol's abuse.
Well, to be fair...
Oh, don't say to be fair. I hate when people say to be fair. It sounds like, to be fair.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair, the bottom inch of a beer bottle is 50% spit.
Well, don't be gross.
Bugs could have crawled down there and died, too. You don't know.
What'd I just say?
Well, it's the same reason you don't eat the bottom of an ice cream cone.
I'm not sure how I feels about this talk.
What, do you think they check for bugs down there in the cone factory? Fuck no, they just throw the cones in the box. Figure it out.
Can we move past this, please?
What, do you think they check for bugs down there at the cone shop? Fuck no, they just throw the ice cream on there. Have a good one.
This conversation's fast becoming a confrontation.
Like here, have some ice cream and fucking bugs, likely.
What do you do with the bottles with the ice cream cones?
Well, you throw it on the fucking ground, Dan. You let the bugs eat it. It's the circle of life. Didn't you never see The Lion King?
You know I love the Lion King.
We're out of beer.
No. Beer store's closed.
Fuck, do I miss Modine's?
Reason fucking 5 million, you need some sort of bar in this town.
Green, blue, and gold? I don't like where this is headed.
Yeah, it's leftovers from the Christmas potluck.
We haven't had that in years.
A half dozen at least.
Now the half bakers, but that's splitting hairs.
Creme de menthe, blue curacao, butter ripple schnapps.
Now what the fuck am I supposed to do with the creme de menthe?
Splash of milk, 3 scoops chocolate ice cream. You got yourself a frozen Girl Scout.
Do I look like the type of prick to have a frozen Girl Scout dairy?
What am I supposed to do with blue Caraco?
Mix apple juice, pear juice, garnish with blackberries. You got yourself a blue bijou.
I think I'd rather have a blue bijou.
Not enough for 2.
Says you.
What am I supposed to do with butter ripple schnapps?
Well, that's easy, Kate Kat. Down the hatch.
I'm tasting that for days.
What's the meaning of this?
I found it in an old golf bag.
And why do you get it?
It's warm.
Still a beer.
Well, to be fair...
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair, he is essentially drinking a bottle of piss right now. Now, you're no mixologist, but your best bet here is to mix them all together into what you call donkey juice. However, to be fair, donkey juice will make you spit. You're having Thirsty Thursday with your pals the other day.
It was my cousin's 6th birthday party yesterday.
Which cousin?
Samuel.
I fucking hate Samuel.
Oh, Samuel likes you.
Fucking hate Samuel so much.
Oh, Samuel's not so bad.
I seen Samuel in the laundry room with the cat one time. You just know that little fucker's gonna put him in the dryer.
Well, that's a hasty conclusion.
Not if you've seen Samuel trying to put himself in there 15 minutes earlier.
I seen Samuel snort a line of Fun Dip on his 5th birthday.
Last reason fucking 5 million didn't go to the 6th birthday party.
He was doing a Fun Dip dry rip.
A what?
Or rips in a fun, deep, dry one.
Well, what's that?
Well, in schneef terms, if you do a line of schneef before you've ingested any booze to alter your judgment, it's called doing a dry rip.
Or rips in a dry one.
Doing dry rips is a pretty good indication you got a schneef problem.
You got yourselves a schneef issue.
Well, you's ever done a dry rip?
Well, back in the day.
In the glory days,
Yeah, I done dry rip.
I'd have rips a dry one.
Not sure if ripping a Fun Dip dry rip would have the same effect, but doing it is still a pretty good indication you got some sort of problem.
Well, hooping fun deep definitely wouldn't have the same effects, but it's definitely an indication you got yourselves a problem.
Well, what's hooping?
Well, that's instead of taking the drugs oralies or intranasales, you take them analies.
What the fuck you talking about now?
Well, instead of down the hatch or up the nose, take them in the pooper.
Will you put drugs up your pooper?
Oh, that's the fastest way to absorb them into your systems.
Do you mean like you take the drugs with your hand? Well, then you put them up your pooper?
Correct.
But you don't poop them out.
No, your pooper absorbs them.
Wasn't that curious?
Hoop and Fun Dip definitely wouldn't have the same effect as Hoop and Schneef, but doing it is still probably a pretty good indication you got some sort of problem.
I guess Fun Deep Dick Dinger wouldn't be the ends of the world.
You wanna know what? I heard my friends JP and J-Dub talking about Fun Dip Dick Dingers one time.
Well, whose dick was getting dinged?
Well, I thought it was a bit intrusive to ask whose dick was getting dinged.
As long as they're both consenting adults, it really doesn't matter whose dick's getting dinged.
Well, I really hope the Fun Dip candy stick isn't going to waste in all this. Do you wanna know what? I pulled my first all-nighter with my friend Chad in grade 8 playing Pokemans and eating Fun Dip.
Oh, wait. If Samuel's already been taking Fun Dips oralies and intranasales,
Yeah, we should probably go check on Samuel.
Oh, I fucking hate Samuel so much.
First of fucking many, boys.
This is an Irish car bomb.
That's offensive.
that's an Irish hand grenade.
You shouldn't call it that.
What's the difference?
Well, an Irish car bombs, you drop a shot of Irish whiskey and the shots of Irish cream down into a pint of stouts.
Which is also presumably Irish.
Sounds a lot like an Irish hand grenade.
The difference is, in an Irish hand grenades, you wedge the shots of Irish whiskey and the shots of Irish creams into the tops of the pints of stouts.
Which is also presumably Irish.
Then you grab the shots of Irish whiskey, pulls it out like you would the pins of a hand grenade, do the shots of whiskey, and then you drink the Irish cream, what's falling down into the stouts.
Enough talking.
That's a good shot.
It's a really good shot.
Well, it's a great shot. You should just call it something different is what I'm saying.
Why?
Yeah, it's just the names of the drinks.
You want to know what? Go over tell somebody who grew up in Northern Ireland in 1970s that. Go ahead and try and tell them that.
Oh, here comes Wayne, the St. Pat's poopy pants.
Well, I don't want to be a St. Patrick's Day poopy pants. All I'm saying is that we're missing the mark here.
Well, here he comes to poop the party.
Well, here's a scoop and I'm going to tell you. Every single year we have this nice St. Patrick's Day party at our very own Ag Hall, and every single year D-gens from up country come up and they fucking ruin it.
You got the hockey team running securities this year.
Not sure how I feel about Skids DJing, though.
I agree, because agricultural halls are for...
Agricultural music.
Go clean your bum, poopy.
All I'm saying is that it's a little bit hypocritical for us to be mad at D-gens from up country for not respecting our St. Patrick's Day party when we ourselves are not respecting St. Patrick. I'm just saying if somebody's got their fucking day, give them their fucking day.
You weren't even religious.
Who's got that kind of money?
Well played.
Yeah, but I hear they likes to get pretty banged up in Ireland today, too.
I heard they like to get pretty banged up in Ireland most days.
St. Patrick's Day should be about, well, shit St. Patrick did.
Like what?
Well, he drove the snakes out of Ireland, for one.
They never had no snakes in no Ireland.
I was never told they had no snake in Ireland.
No, snakes is a metaphor for Druid priests. It's a metaphor, you see. The Druid priests inhabited Ireland before the Christians did, and they believed in, like, animal and fucking human sacrifices and shit.
Sounds like something Joe Rogan might do. He's a pretty good guy.
Oh, Joe Rogan's a great guy.
Yeah, Joe Rogan is a great guy. I wonder what Joe Rogan would do. Well, probably some DMT. Well, I guess there ain't no reason to get excited, and well, I'm starting to get a bit drunk.
Well, there you go, poopy.
I suppose as long as everyone's having a good time, there ain't no reason to be a poopy pants.
Well, good timing, brother. Let's get hammered.
Don't have to tell me twice.